Welcome to Reflective Fashion Production. This is Like Love Luxury, to braid or not to braid. Hey, I know it's been a really long time, but if you are like, no, it hasn't, I just clicked on this video. My name is Monica. And normally I like to post videos just about hair and braiding, all that good stuff. And I think I know a little bit, just a little bit. I'm coming up on 2 years of having my cosmetology license. Not only that, but I do have my braiding license in the state of South Carolina. I am just working on myself personally. It's been a really long time since I've done hair, and I really have to get back into it, which is crazy. But that's a whole nother story. We're not talking about that right now. What we're talking about is my hair and why it looks like a poodle. I know I talk about that just a little bit. However, I did once you see like what I did in this video, you'll probably get just a sorry. You'll probably just get like just a little taste. So I'm just going back to the basics, and I do want to say that I did talk briefly about hair formation and texture. So formation is just basically your hair type, and the texture is how your hair feels. So like if it's really thick or if it's really fine, and a lot of people would say fine is thin hair, but we want to call it fine because fine is just, it could be a nice grade, but it's just fine. You just don't have that many hair strands that are there. However, I have medium to fine hair, and that's because I have color in my hair. At first, it was medium to coarse, um, but that's neither here or there. My hair texture is 4A. It's a spiral curl that is totally different from 4C. 4C is a mixture. I don't talk about that in this video. I just briefly skim over what's been going on with my hair. So I hope you guys like it. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and remember, we can agree to disagree respectfully. It's totally okay. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna do something a little different, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and take this down. It's been a minute since I actually did like a jumbo twist out, because my hair I just get into this routine and then I stop, and then it's just so hard for me to get it together. So that's what's going on today. I am doing a twist out. I have probably like, hold on, 6 big twists in the back and then these 2 in the front. So we're going to see how this turns out. I basically wanted to talk a little bit about doing twist out, because doing twist outs or braid outs, but I did a braid out my first time, and it was probably like maybe when my hair grew out, because I did the big chop over like 10 years ago. Yeah, I did it like over like 10 years ago, and once I started to grow out my hair, I did start to notice that a lot of people were online just talking about how their hair was going, and just the different ways to do your hair, which is awesome, right? However, at the same time, my hair texture is not the same as theirs. In fact, at one point I didn't like the chart of 4C, 4C, 4B, all that stuff, because everybody had 4C hair, which is totally not true. There are some people that literally say they have 4C hair and they don't. They have C. It's like 3C or 3B hair because of that curly pattern, and the difference between your texture and formation. Like, those are 2 different important things, and I'm going to talk about it today. So honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. At this time in my life, my hair is a 4A. I have the coil pattern of a spiral. So I have a coil pattern of a spiral. I do have my hair colored, and one of the things that you should know is that my texture right now is actually medium fine. So my formation is medium fine, and the reason why I say that is because of the color, and then I'm just going off and on with my hair routine. Um, I did this morning, so I did a really good shampoo and a conditioner, and then I decided that I was going to go ahead and twist my hair up. The funny part about this is it may still be a little bit wet because I use the lock method, which is liquid oil and cream. So with my liquid, I actually use the mist. I use a mist, and then I use leave-in conditioner as well as the oil. I like to use grapeseed oil or the peppermint oil that I have with Malia Crown, and also the cream. The same. I use just the Malia Crown's peppermint cream that I have. So with that being said, I do two of the liquids because my hair is it has this color on it, and on top of that, like at one point my formation was medium coarse. So I had coarse, like medium coarse. It wasn't really coarse hair. It wasn't like wiry. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't understand. You can have coarse hair, which is quote unquote thick, or quote unquote something that I don't like to say, nappy. It's not. Like nappy hair is unhealthy hair. If your hair can get in knots and knotted up, and we've seen that through, you know, the shutdown. A lot of people did have nappy hair because they weren't doing their hair. So if you have that, that means you need to love on your hair. Um, so I'm actually taking it out, and it's a little damp here. And the reason why it's still kind of wet is because of me doing double liquids. So I did the mist, and then I did a leave-in conditioner. And with that, it takes about, I would say, a full day for my hair to just completely dry. Just completely dry. And that was one of the things that I had an issue with when I did a braid out. First of all, the braid out didn't match my coil pattern. And two, I had my hair so drenched that when it was time for me to take my braid out down, it was still wet. It didn't have any type of formation. Like it was just really bad. But everybody was like, "Oh, it's so cute. That's so cute." Don't do that. If it doesn't look good, just say, "Yo, what's up with your hair?" And I knew that. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and rock it anyway. Like today, I'm gonna go ahead and rock this anyway because I do need to, take care of my hair. Um. So anyway, it's actually not looking too bad. It's still kind of a little damp. It's not dry, but it's damp. And one of the things that I could say towards the ends of my hair, I actually used these, which was a Five Below find. It was at Five Below, and these are really good because you can actually roll your hair up, and the frizz on the end, it's not that bad at all. Let's see. Okay, so we just took it all down. It's still kind of wet, and that's okay. That's really okay. But what I would challenge you to do is to just take some time and just be realistic with your hair. That's one of the things that I personally was not doing. I was not realistic with my hair at one point until I started actually getting into, making sure that I like, I have two heads that I have to do, mine and Malia's. So her coil pattern is different from mine. She's a 4B. And then, sometimes the products that I use on my hair doesn't really work for her hair. And that was the issue that I was finding when I was using other products. Um, later on in life, when she started to get a little bit older, it was very hard because I'm just like, what the heck, what is going on? Why is this not working for her hair? But I could tell when something wasn't working for both of us. Like we would have itchy scalps and all that good stuff. um so I'm gonna try to just like put this in a little puff. So what I would like to do is just go back to the basics with my hair in general. Not only that, but just talk about doing a twist out and a braid out and make sense. Because sometimes I just be rambling when it comes to my hair videos. Whew. Okay. So what I was just to recap, you should definitely pay attention to your coil pattern. That's very, very important. If you don't have a coil pattern, a curl pattern. If you don't have a curl pattern, just the texture and the formation of your hair. Pay attention to all of that because it's very important. That actually depends on what kind of products you put in your hair. Everybody is totally different. You can try something and it may just weigh your hair down. You never really know until you try it. One of the things that I like on my hair is shea butter. One of the things I really love on Malia's hair is cocoa butter. Like it really makes a difference when you use the correct products. So I am going to do my best to continue to put up content so you can actually see the difference. And I'm getting back into my hair routine. I have had a hard time with just keeping up with it. Like I'll do it for maybe, I'm gonna be realistic with you. Probably I'll do it for maybe 2 months and then I'll fall off. And it happens. Life happens, right? So I'm gonna do my best to keep it together, make sure that I could get my coils back together, as well as my edges. My edges are kind of like here or there, but that's the stress for me. For me, it's stress, and I'm slowly starting to unsubscribe to that channel. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here because I'm gonna fix this. I look like a poodle. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring, and I will see you guys next time.